Well, hello, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. We've got some Sandy Koufax, game 24 of his 1966 season. He started 41 games that year. Pretty amazing. And he went, I guess I don't really remember what he ended up. He's 14-6 to this point in the replay. 14-6. They're playing the Mets at home. Bob Shaw on the mound for the Mets. And let's see, they played 2 games ago. It's a rematch. Koufax and Shaw. Bob Shaw won the game, or the Mets won it, 3-1. Koufax got the loss. He went 7 innings in that game. Gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, 1 home run. So it's a rematch. This time it's in LA. And they are going to go, let's see. Here's what actually happened. Did Bob Shaw win again? No, he did not. The Dodgers won it 6-2. Koufax went 9 innings, 8 hits, 1 run, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, and improved to 17-5. So as you can see in the replays, 14-6, so 1 game off in the loss column, hanging right in there. His run support hasn't been very good. It'll be interesting to see. I'll figure that up at the end. But his run support has not been very good, to say the least. Let's look at the Mets lineup. They're going to go Ron Hunt, Eddie Brasseau, Cleon Jones, Ron Swoboda, Larry Elliott, Jerry Grody, Roy McMillan. Ed Kranepool is going to play first. Bob Shaw batting 9th. The Dodgers are going to go Barbieri. Second time he's been in the leadoff spot. Maury Wills will be batting second, playing short. Willie Davis in center. Roseboro catching. Lou Johnson in left. Ron Fairley at first. He plays all over. John Kennedy third. Nate Oliver at second. Sandy Koufax batting 9th. He went 27-9. Thank you. Dragon King 1. I could not remember that. Thank you. So here we go. Ron Hunt will lead off. He's a right-hander. 3-2 versus the lefty, and he's hit by the pitch right off the get-go. Koufax beans him. Hunt on at first. Reeling a little bit, but he's on first, and he's not a big stealer. Stole 8 bases, was caught 10 times. So it doesn't take a great mathematician to figure that out. He will be held on, however. He is a C, or a D, actually. I mean, he's a leadoff guy, for crying out loud. You're going to hold him on. Eddie Brasseau. It's 2-8 versus a lefty, and he's going to fly it out to center. 1 out. Here's Cleon Jones. He got to Koufax earlier this season. 4-7. And he's a right-hander. Fly ball to right field B. So 2 down. Here's Swoboda. Let's just see here. Ron Hunt. He's going to try to get a lead here with 2 outs. 2 through 6, 12. 8 or 10, he's automatically out. A 6, he does. 2 through 6, he gets a good lead. And he is a 15. Holding Koufax, not the greatest hold move, or whatever you want to call it, at holding runners on. He's a +1. Roseboro's a -3, so -2. And then -2 for being held on. So that's a -4. It takes him down to a 1-11. Well, I didn't think you'd have it memorized. Dragon Key. 1-11, and he's thrown out. So Ron Hunt gets thrown out. 2-4. And Swoboda will lead off the second. It was worth a shot. He had 2 outs, nothing going on. I kind of thought, I mean, why are you going to put Ron Hunt in the leadoff position if he can't swipe a bag here and there? 1-9, Barbieri. And that's going to be a leadoff hit. 1-19 is a double. So it is a double. Maury Wills. Barbieri at second. 5-6. And he's going to be batting left. Ground ball to second A. That'll move Barbieri to third. Ground ball A, runner at second. If it's hit to first or second, batter's out. Runner advances 1 base. So 1 out. Here is Willie. I already flipped it. Willie Davis. Runner at third. 6'4". He's a lefty. 6'4". Catcher X. Catcher Grody. 2-8. 2-8. Got to do the flip. Play Stratomatic. It's super advanced. You know about the flip. He's a 2-8. 2 and a 10. G2. That's a pitcher. 2 and a 10. PF. And then a 13 on an 8. Okay, so PF. And no error, so we got to do the wild pitch to see if it's a pass ball. We got to check the pitcher's wild pitch rating, which is a 1-12 for Bob Shaw. And if it's in that range, it's going to be a wild pitch, or it's going to be a pass ball. And it is a 5, so it's a pass ball. Barbieri scores. PB. So Willie Davis still at the plate. 1 run in, bases clear. 3-7, right-hander, single. Single for Willie. Now he's going to try to get a lead. Let's get aggressive here. Come on. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. It's a 4. So he does get the good lead. And Bob Shaw can't hold the runners on worth a lick. I can't get that straight. +4. Grody's a -1, so +3. Holding him on, that's a -2, so a +1. 1-18. And it's a 1. So possible throwing error. So disaster striking here. Let's see, Grody. Throwing is a 1-12. So if it's a 1-12, he's going to end up at third base, and it's a 20, so no throwing error. Stolen base for Willie Davis, though. He's at second, 1 out. Roseboro, 3-8 versus a right-hander, and he strikes him out. But that's only out number 2. And here's Lou Johnson. 6'2", and he's a righty. 6'2", home run check. And a right-hander, 1-4 for Dodger Stadium. It's going to be 1-4. And it's a 19, so he'll fly out to left field. But they get a run. And it's 1-0 Dodgers. Ron Swoboda. 4-7 versus a right-hander. 4-7 is a fly ball to right field. One out. Here's Larry Elliott. My dog is distracting me. 6-6. He's a lefty. 6-6 is a walk. So Larry Elliott's at first. He's got some possible. He's an E-stealer. Didn't steal one base. 2 through 5, 11, and 12. He gets a good lead, but he's only got a 3-1, so not going to happen. Jerry Grody hitting away, 1 out. 6-11, right-hander. Shortstop A, that's a double play ball. 6-4-3. Concentrate. Got to ignore my dog. Ron Fairley. 3-6, righty. Grounds it out to second. John Kennedy. 2-9 versus a righty, and he's going to ground out to second also. Nate Oliver. 2 outs, bases clear. 5-10, right-hander, 5-10. Ballpark check singles, 1-6. It's a 13. He'll line it out to short. Shaw with a nice 1-2-3 inning. Top of 3, here's Roy McMillan. 2-9 versus the lefty Koufax. Flies it out to left. Ed Kranepool getting a start versus a left-hander. Lefty-lefty. Only the best left-hander ever, probably. 4-3. Fly ball to right field X. Barbieri, 3-19. A 3-19. And for right field. 3-15 is an F2. And then a 11, 9, 10, 11 on a 19 in left field. There's an error right there. So it's an E2. Two-base error on Barbieri in right field. E9. Kranepool ends up at second, and then Bob Shaw, the batter. He'll hit away. 5-9. Excuse me, he's a right-hander. 5-9 struck him out. So 2 away, Kranepool at second. Ron Hunt, the leadoff man. 5-7 righty. 1-6 double. 1-6, and this ball game is tied up. And it fell right off there to a 1 double. Not sure what it would have been otherwise anyway, but it is going to be a double. And 2 outs. Ron Hunt at second. Here's Eddie Brasou. 5-9 versus a right-hander. Struck him out. But the error comes back. It's not going to be earned. It's not an earned run, but it is tie ball game. 1-1. Koufax will lead it off. And he's a 6-8. And he bats right-handed. Look at there, 6-8. For Mr. Koufax, he is a right-hander. In the batting department, 1-5, he triples. Anything else is single, he singles. Trying to do everything himself. Barbieri, not much of a bunter. I guess they don't think Koufax can get on. He will hit away. 6'9", lefty. There we go. Good call. 6'9", normal power. Does not have normal power though. It's a weak. He's weak both righties and lefties. So a 6'9", 1 to 11 will be a single. 12 to 20 is a double. And it's a 9, so a single. 2-star single for Barbieri. Gets Koufax to third, first and third. He's not a stealer either. Maury Wills the batter, nobody out. Chance for some runs here. And that's a 6'8", lefty. Another hit. 6'8", 1 to 2 triple. Anything else he singles? It's a single, 2 stars. So they're getting a little hit parade going here. RBI single for Wills. First and third again. Still nobody out. Here's Willie, another lefty. A 3-7 versus a right-hander. Single, 2 stars. So it continues. 3-7. RBI, first and third. Still nobody out. Roseboro, another left-hander. Bob Shaw shaking his head. He can't believe what's going on here. It's a 1-3 versus a right-hander. Ballpark check single, so another possibility. But it's a 1 to 6 possibility. 13. So he'll line it out to second base, and runners will have to hold. But that's only 1 out. Let's see, Willie Davis. You know, Willie's going to try to steal here. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. It's an 8. Nice. 2 through 5, 11, 12. He does not get the good lead. 13. Let's see here. He's a +4 and then a +3, a +1. So it makes it a 14. -4 is a 1 to 10. It's about 50-50 shot. 1 to 10. Golly, that's a tough call. Does he go for it? Let's do it. 1 to 10. Fiddle. He gets thrown out. My bad. We gambled. It's going to be a 2 to 4. Willie gets thrown out. Will's still at third with 2 outs. Here's Lou Johnson. 4-5, righty, shortstop X. Shortstop is McMillan, a 320. .320, a 19. That's going to be a G1. And then an 8 on a 20. So he'll make the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs. Dodgers take a 3-1 lead. Top of the 4th. Cleon Jones, 0 for 1, flew out. 6'4", righty. 6'4", struck him out. I should know that one. It's that little 6'4" up there in the corner. Ron Swoboda, 3'8", versus a left-hander. He's going to fly out to left. Larry Elliott, another left-hander. I don't know why you would start a lefty unless you absolutely have to. A 3-6. 1 to 10 single. Make me eat my words. It's 20. They'll line it out to second base. Still 3-1 Dodgers, bottom of 4. Ron Fairley. 3-11 versus a righty, struck him out. John Kennedy, 2-7 versus a right-hander, struck him out. Nate Oliver, 3-8 versus a right-hander and struck him out. Struck out the side. Bob Shaw, after that rough third inning, comes back, strikes out the side. He's not done yet. Here's Jerry Grody. 1-9 versus a lefty, struck him out. Strikeouts galore. Roy McMillan. 4-9, he's a right-hander. Just missed the strikeout. It's going to be a ground ball to short. X. Maury Wills, a 327. Why is he 3? I don't know. 327, 319, G1. And then a 12 on a 27. What do you know? It's an error. E6. Wrong stack. Roy McMillan on at first. Not much of a stealer. They're not going to hold him on. Ed Cranepool. 1 out. 1-8 versus a lefty. Ground ball to pitcher B. So it'll be a fielder's choice. Cranepool will beat it out. And a 1-6. And Bob Shaw the batter with Cranepool at first. 6-4. Bob Shaw's a right-hander. 6-4, that's that strikeout. Two Ks in the inning, nothing doing for the Mets. And Koufax will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th. And it's a 6-7 right-hander, second base X. He just missed that 6-8, which is what he got the first time. Second base X. 328 for Ron Hunt. 3-12. It's a G2. And then 11 on a 28. Oh, second base. He will make the play. And now Jim Barbieri, the leadoff man. 5-3, lefty. Pitcher X, Bob Shaw. He's an E0, 3. Let's just make sure it's the D20 cooperates. It does not. Unbelievable. So it's a single. He is an E0. It's a single. Barbieri. And he is 3 for 3, a double and 2 singles. Maury Wills. 1 out, man on first. 6-4, lefty. There's catcher X. Grody's a 2-8. 2-19. G2. And a 9 on a 8. So it's a ground out to the catcher. G2 and no error. Make sure here, runner on first. So it's going to be a force play. They'll get the guy at second. They'll get Barbieri. So fielder's choice. And it's a 2-6. So 2 down. Wills, he will try to get a lead. He's at first. And it's a 4. 2 through 10, he gets a good lead. And I keep having to figure it up. It's a +4, -1, +3, +1. So 1-16 for Wills. 12, he makes it. Stolen base. So Willie's up. He's 2 for 2 with Wills at second. 3-6 versus a righty. And that will bring him home. 1-7 double. It's a 4, so double. 2-out double, 2-out run. Another RBI for Willie. And we've got Roseboro coming up. I think they're going to go to the bullpen. They're going to bring in Rob Gardner. They've got to stop this right now. Nip it in the bud. Can't fall behind too much against Koufax. And it's 4-1. The lefty-lefty matchup. 3-6. First base A. There are 2 outs, so it's a ground out to first. That ends it. Dodgers pick up 1. Top of the 6th. And top of the order, Ron Hunt. 5-6, right-hander, struck him out. Eddie Brassu, 0 for 2, 6-5. That's different. 6-5. We need the 6-4, not the 6-5. Normal power he has. 1-2's a home run. Anything else, he'll fly out. What do you know? He got the 1. Unbelievable. Brassu with a solo shot. Koufax gives up another home run. That's home run number 16 on the season that he's given up. Cleon Jones, at least it was a solo shot. 5-4. And he's a right-hander, catcher X. Roseboro's a 1-4. Oh, but a 2. He's a 1, and a 2 is a WG. And then a 9 on a 4. Nothing there. So WG, no error. No runners on. Batter hits a squib in front of the plate, and the catcher throws him out at first. So 2 outs. Here's Ron Swoboda. 1-3 versus a lefty. He'll ground it back to Koufax. Out number 3. Bottom of 6. Rob Gardner will continue. He's a left-hander. Lou Johnson. 5'11". Right-hander. Ballpark check singles. 1-6. Al, Red Sox fan. Good morning. He will line it out to right. Or short. Sorry. 1 out. Here's Ron Fairley. Lefty-lefty. 5'6". 5'6". And he draws the walk. So Fairley at first, not a stealer. John Kennedy. There's 1 out. He's going to hit away. 6'5" versus a righty. 6'5". Fly ball to center field. And Fairley will hold first. 2 down. Here's Nate Oliver. And it's a 6'5". Right-hander, fly ball to right field. That retires the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. They lead at 4-1. My bad. I did not give them that run, that home run. Tried to overlook it. Brassu hit that home run in the top of the 6th. It's 4-2. 4-2 for the Dodgers. Larry Elliott, Lefty, lefty. 312. Draws the walk. So leadoff man is on. Brings up Jerry Grody. And he's not. Larry Elliott's not a stealer. I don't think he had one stolen base. He did not. They'll play off of him. We're 7th inning. Jerry Grody. You got Grody, McMillan, Cranepool. Man, it's a tough decision. Let's hit away. 1-8 versus the lefty. And he will fly it out to left. So 1 out. Roy McMillan. 1-6 versus the lefty. Pops it out to short. There's Ed Cranepool. He's been on twice. Once by error, once by fielder's choice. 410, lefty. Shortstop X, Maury Wills, 327. 5 on a 3. And they're not holding him on, so it's a G3. And then a 12 on a 27. I have a bad feeling. That's an E1. Poop. G3, E1. Batter first, runners advance 1 base. E6. Head Cranepool. Hitting some difficult. I don't know. He's got on by error twice. And that's going to bring up Rob Gardner. He's not going to bat, though. 1st and 2nd with 2 out. Now, Ken Boyer, the last meeting, hit a 3-run shot off of Koufax, so he will come in. Why is he not starting? Of course, that was in my replay. They didn't see that. So Ken Boyer, he's got a good 1 column. And it's a 4-4, so it'll be off Koufax. He's a righty, 4-4. Singles check. 1-6. It's 14, so Ken Boyer, he'll line it out to short. And Koufax gets out of the inning after they leave 2 stranded. Mets are going to have to go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring in, I'm going to stick with the guys that actually pitched in that game. These 2 guys pitched, so did Gardner, but he's done. Who do we go with? They're both righties. Pretty similar. We'll go with Bernarth. Larry Bernarth. Koufax to lead it off, the pitcher. He needs no introduction. 4-7. 4-7, he's a right-hander, 1-3 single. Possibility. It's there, a chance. Doesn't get it, though. Grounded out to first. And back to the top, Jim Barbieri. 310 versus a righty. Singles check, 1-6. 10, so nothing doing. Lines it out to second. Hot shot to Ron Hunt. He makes the play. Here's Maury Wills. 5'9", switch hitter to lefty. 5'9", normal power. It's a home run. No questions asked. Just gone. But He has weak power, so it is a single for Maury Wills. And he'll try to get a lead. Bernarth, pretty good hold. -1. And it's an 8, 2 through 10. He gets a good lead, so we have a -1 and a -1 is a -2, plus -2 for being held on is a -4, so it's a 1 to 11. 1 to 11, and it's a 15. Maury Wills is gunned down. It's going to be 2 to 6. So gave it a shot with 2 outs, and he gets thrown out by Jerry Grody. Ron Hunt, here we go, 8th inning. It's getting late. 1-4. 1-4, uh-oh, Ron Hunt. Got a hold of one here. 1 to 7's a home run. And it is a 11, so it's a double. Leadoff double for Ron Hunt. Here's Eddie Brassu. Homered his last time up. 5'10", righty. Third base X, hot shot. Tough play. Kennedy, 117. 1 and a 16 is good. That's a G1. And then a 9 on a 17 at third. He will make the play. That was a G2, right? G1. Runner at second. It was hit to third, so it's gonna ground out to third. Runner holds. Cleon Jones. 5'7", right-hander. 1 to 6 double. Anything else? Fly ball C or fly ball to center B. And it's an 8, so fly out to center for Cleon. 2 away. Are they going to squander that leadoff double? Here's Ron Swoboda. What do you say? 110 versus a lefty, and it's going to be a fly out to right, and that's the end of the inning. Leadoff double by Ron Hunt goes to waste. Bottom of the 8th, Willie Davis. 1-6 versus a right-hander. It's ground out to first. John Roseboro, 4-6, lefty, single. Single for the catcher, Roseboro. Let's just see what they got on the bench here for running. Anybody that can run, Wes Parker. That's it. He's a 1 to 16. But not much of a steal threat. That's kind of what I was looking for. He's not going to steal. So really no running options to try to steal second. Ron Fairley. Lou. Roseboro's on first. I've already flipped the card, that's why. Lou Johnson's up. And he will hit away. We could try to hit and run. They're not holding him on, though, so... Let's just hit away. Just regular old hit away. It's 2 on the D20. That's the first time that's happened all whole game. And a 1 on the white die, so balk rating. We might get over to second anyways. A 0, so no balk. No balk for Bernarth. Fans a little upset about that call. 4-3 for Lou Johnson. And he's a right-hander, pitcher X, 2 E0. 4-3. Bayernarth is a 2, and last time for, I guess it was Gardner, wasn't it? He had an E0, or no, it was Shaw. The D20 was not nice. Came up a 1. So as long as the D20 cooperates, there's no error. It's a 5 on a 2. That'll be a G3. And we have a runner at first, G3, no error. Runner advances. Batter's out, runners advance 1 base. So it's ground ball to the pitcher. And Roseboro to second with 2 out. Here's Ron Fairley. 5-12. He's a lefty. 5-12. First base X. So another possibility here. Crane Pool, 313. Oh, 3 and a 4. They're not holding him on. 3 and a 4 is an SI1. Double check that. 3 and a 4. SI1. And then a 13 on a 13 at first base. There is a 13 SI1 E1. Single and an error. Batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. Huge error. Single. And then an error on Crane Pool. And Roseboro scores. It's not going to be an RBI. So Fairley is second. John Kennedy the batter. 2-4 versus a righty, and that's going to be a hit. 1-2 triple, 3-20 single, 14. So single, 2 stars, scores another run. And that is an RBI. And I think, I don't know about that RBI on Fairley. I don't think so. He scored on the error. So Nate Oliver's up, and yeah, the error by Crane Pool, turns out to cost them 2 runs. That cost them 2 runs. Daryl Sutherland, is he going to come in? That's what I'm debating. Let's bring him in. Try to get that last out. Runner first. And Kennedy is not going to steal. 9-12, he's automatically out. Oliver, 4-8, righty, 4-8, walked him. But first and second, here's Koufax. .38, and he strikes him out. I probably didn't need to make a pitching change, but thought I'd change the mojo up a little bit. 2 runs for the Dodgers. And that's going to make it, what, 6-2 LA. Last call for the Mets. Here's Larry Elliott. And he's a lefty. Let's look at the bench here. I want to get some right-handers in here. You got Billy Murphy, Bud Harrelson, Hawk Taylor versus lefties. Billy Murphy, not too bad. I like Bud Harrelson's 3-column. Jim Hickman's got a good 2-column. Let's go with Let's go Jim Hickman. He's going to come in and pinch hit. And if they go extras, he will stay in and play. I'll just write him in over here. So Jim Hickman on in relief of Elliott. And it's a 4-7 righty. Flies out to right. So one out, Jerry Grody. 3-6 versus the lefty, and that's going to be a hit. 3-6, 1-3 triple for the catcher, or more than likely it's going to be a single. It is. Let's check the running or stealing. Bud Harrelson could steal. He can definitely run better. After that, there's pretty much nobody. That's the only option. Bud Harrelson's going to come on and run. Bud Harrelson's running for Jerry Grody. Could try to steal, but not with. We're not going to. We're down 6-2. 3-6 versus a lefty. You'll pop it up to short. Now we may consider stealing. Ed Kranepool. He's been a thorn in their side. He's been on air by error twice. But he also helped them out in the field. I think they're going to go Billy Murphy here. Billy Murphy will come on and hit. Bud Harrelson at first. Down to their final out. 5-7. He's a righty. There's a chance. 5-7. 1-6 double. But it's in 18. He'll fly it out to center. And that's the ball game. Mets go down 6-2. Koufax the winner of complete game, as he did in real life in this one. If you tuned in late, LA won the game. In actuality, 6-2. How about that? 6-2 in real life, 6-2 here. Let's compare stats. 9 innings. 9-9, 8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in the replay. And 2 runs, but one of those was earned. Did give up the home run. That was the earned run. Strikeouts and walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. 6 and 1. And 7 and 5. 5 walks in actuality. And 6 and 1 walk here. So strikeouts right on, pretty close. But the actual score, right on the money. 15 and 6 is Koufax. 15 and 6. 17 and 5 in real life through this point. So pretty good replay. History did repeat as far as the actual score. I like that. It's kind of neat when that happens. It's a good feeling. So thank you guys. Have I seen the roster card video? Oh, yeah, I just put that up. You know, it's I didn't really talk about the pitcher fatigue. I realized that afterwards. It does have pitcher fatigue in it. and it goes by batters faced. Each pitcher has a batter's face rating. I'll just throw that in there on this video. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sure I'll be back with another one today. I've got nothing else going on. So I'll be back a little bit later with something else. Probably another Koufax. We'll see. Until then, you guys take care. Thanks for tuning in, and God bless.